Good evening, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to this channel. This is part 4 on the review of Half of a Yellow Sun by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. We are going to continue from where we stopped in part 3. Modus operandi of Western journalism. Half of a Yellow Sun is heavily critical of the Western media's coverage of the Biafran War. The role of Western journalism is obvious when Richard meets with the foreign journalists. Richard exhaled. It was like somebody sprinkling pepper on his wound. Thousands of Biafrans were dead, and this man wanted to know if there was anything new about one dead white man. Richard would write about this, the rule of Western journalism. 100 dead black people equal one dead white person. Since it is clear that white journalists have a greater influence, Madu asked Richard to write about the war for the Western press. They will take what you write more seriously because you are white. If you really want to contribute, this is the way that you can. The world has to know the truth of what is happening because they simply cannot remain silent while we die. Women empowerment. Although Half of a Yellow Sun does not have the conflicts between a woman and patriarchy typical of feminist novels, it does show the agency of women. In one of the pivotal moments, Olana is disappointed by Odenigbo's betrayal and goes to Kano to seek comfort from her family there. Auntie Ifeka says, "You must never behave as if your life belongs to a man. Your life belongs to you and you alone." Later on, even after forgiving Odenigbo, she confronts him about his betrayal and does not accept him justifying his actions by blaming his mother. On the other hand, when Olana's father cheats on her mother, Olana's mother does not confront him about it. She only asks Olana to tell her father to do it more subtly. Marriage. Marriage is a recurrent theme in Half of a Yellow Sun. For the most part of the novel, Olana and Kenine both live with men without it being question of marriage. Olana refuses to get married many times at first, fearing that marriage would flatten their bond to a prosaic partnership. It is only during the war, when Odenigbo is invited to a town meeting in Aba and Olana is not, that they talk again about marriage. Olana accepts, but the wedding is done hastily and is interrupted by an air raid. Although Richard never asks Kenine to marry him, he does mention his wish for her to be his wife many times. Arinze, who is poor and uneducated, admires Olana for postponing marriage but waits eagerly for a husband herself. It is only women that know too much book like you who can say that, sister. If people like me who don't know book wait too long, we will expire. Adichie seems to be saying that marriage is a pragmatic choice, and women who don't need to get married might choose not even when their boyfriends are willing. Questions people ask. What is the meaning of Half of a Yellow Sun? The Half of a Yellow Sun is the symbol of the Republic of Biafra, appearing on both its national flag and military uniforms. This novel follows the course of the Nigerian Biafran Civil War through the experiences of the ethnically Igbo characters Olana, Odenigbo, Kenine, and Ugu. Is Half of a Yellow Sun based on a true story? Half of a Yellow Sun is one of those books. On a factual level, this novel has deep roots in the events of 1967 to 1970. Adichie drew on first-hand eyewitness accounts from her parents and close family, friends, and compatriots who were involved in the Biafran conflicts. What is the theory of Half of a Yellow Sun? The novel Half of a Yellow Sun is a literary work which uses the theory of postcolonialism or postcolonial studies. It is a term that is used to analyze and explain the legacy of colonialism through the study of a particular book. And so, my dear listeners, we have finally come to an end on the review of this book titled Half of a Yellow Sun by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop them at the comment section. Don't forget to leave a like on this video and also tag the subscribe button so as the notification bell so that anytime we have any new videos concerning this, you will be the first to get notified about it.